Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do another first impression video. You guys have indicated in the past that you like these types of things. So I'm going to be using a new foundation here. This is the Essence Soft Touch Mousse Makeup. So I'm going to use this today and I'm going to let you guys know what I think of it putting it on, and then I'm also going to come back a little while later after wearing it for about 8 hours and I'm going to tell you how it's held up during the day. So first up I'm going to prime, because I think when you're doing a first impression you really need to do it proper justice. So that would be priming and then the foundation and then powdering after, like you would any other product. So I'm going to use my Revlon PhotoReady. This is the Perfecting Primer today. I'm just going to apply that with my fingers. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded a video in such a long time. I have been so crazy busy, it's been ridiculous. Lots going on in my personal life. So I am sorry, I haven't flown the coop. I've just been really busy. I love this primer, it feels so soft on my skin. I just lie here and give myself a massage with it. So the actual foundation, the packaging looks like this. Like I said earlier, this is the Essence Soft Touch Mousse. Obviously because it's Essence, it's ridiculously affordable. So this actually retails for only $6.50 here in Australia, which is insane. Obviously makeup costs so much here in Australia, so if I can get something for less than $10, I am going to have a party about it. So this foundation basically promises, what does it say? Soft touch mousse, makeup for a natural and matte finish. Oh, then it's got a whole bunch of other stuff in, I believe, German. Don't know. So the inside of it looks like that. Now the only downside about this one is I think that it only comes in a few colors. I think maybe 3 or 4 colors. So this one here is matte beige, which is obviously as closest to my skin tone on my neck there as possible. And it's a real bouncy sort of mousse-like texture, very similar to, I guess, the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse ones. Yeah, I've swatched it on my hand, but I haven't actually had a chance to use it yet. To apply this today, I'm going to use my Sigma Round Top Kabuki, and I'm pretty much just going to go straight in, get the product on the brush, and then start working it into the skin. Feels very soft when you apply it. That's for sure. Oh, this brush is a bit wet. Oh well. From putting it on there, I can already tell that it does a really good job at smoothing out my pores. This side of my face looks a lot less textured and the colour isn't too bad actually. Downside is you need to pick up quite a bit of product to get you know, a reasonable amount of coverage. But it's definitely buildable, so if I keep going back in with the product, the coverage does build up really nicely. I'm going to continue applying this to my face. Feels nice and smooth, very easy to blend out. I'm quite happy with that colour too, it's nice. So that there is one layer of the foundation. It didn't take too long to apply it. Like I said, it's very, very easy to blend out. I would probably call it light to medium coverage, but it's definitely buildable. So if I went in with another layer, I think I could get definitely full coverage out of it. It feels really, really nice and smooth on the skin. It's done a fantastic job of covering my pores, any fine lines, things like that. I've also popped it on my eyelids a little bit too. I'm going to go in and apply some concealer now. This is the Rimmel Wake Me Up. This one is in shade Classic Beige. So I don't really need too much concealer. I do have some skin flare-ups at the minute, unfortunately, so I'll need a little bit, but I'm going to use this concealer only underneath my eyes, just as a sort of a highlight under there. I'm a little bit tired. I've been flat out with exams and stuff, so I've got them nasty dark circles happening. I'm blending this one with my finger. Okay, now that concealer's on, I'm going to go ahead and powder my face using the Rimmel Match Perfection. This is just the translucent one. So I'm just patting this one all over the face. As it is a mousse foundation, you're not really going to want to be swiping it because it's probably going to remove a little bit of the product off your skin until it's set properly. So just powder using really soft patting motions. Alright, so that's the finished look. The foundation does look really, really nice. My skin looks smooth, the coverage is great. It feels really smooth too, and I am quite happy with the color as well. So that is the matte beige, and that matches my skin tone with tanner on pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup now, and I'll be back after a couple of hours wear, and then I'll probably come back later on, very late this afternoon. So it's 10 o'clock in the morning now, so I'll probably come back at about 6 o'clock tonight, and let you guys know how it wore throughout the day. So I'll see you soon. Hey guys, so I'm back after how many hours? Must be 7.5 hours. It's 6 p.m. here, and I've been shopping today and out and about doing a whole bunch of stuff. Now, the foundation has held up pretty well. I do have a little bit of redness coming through in some of the areas where my acne is, but in terms of the way that it's held up on my skin, it hasn't broken up. I do have oily skin, so I did take a powder with me during the day, and I think I only touched it up once, and mostly just through the T-zone where my oils seem to come along. But everywhere else on my face, it looks perfect. The coverage has faded a little bit, but nothing massively. My under eye circles are starting to come through a little bit as well, but obviously that's more so the concealer than the foundation. It's honestly a really, really good foundation. I'm so happy with this, and it's only $6.50, which is just ridiculous here in Australia. Now, I was inside all day shopping, so obviously it was a regulated temperature. I couldn't tell you how this would go in hot weather, or, you know, if you wanted to wear it doing something you might be a little bit more sweaty doing. You know what, I couldn't recommend that, but certainly for day-to-day wear, for things like shopping or when you're inside or for work, it's going to be a really, really good foundation. It basically looks exactly the same as when I applied it earlier, so that is awesome. And yeah, $6.50. So just to remind you, I am the number 2, a matte beige in this one, and really, if you have a look in there, there's a little bit of a well, but I didn't use too much product. I used more than I normally would have to use with some of my more higher end foundations, but I certainly didn't have to go nuts with this and use like a whole bunch to get the coverage that I needed. So yeah, definitely next time you're in the drugstore, or for those of us here in Australia in Priceline or wherever they sell Essence, definitely try this one out. I think you'll be really happy with it. I did have a look after I filmed the first part of the video earlier, and it does only come in 3 shades here in Australia. I'm not sure about you guys worldwide, how you probably have a bigger shade range than we do. For those of you that do fit into the shade range, this is going to be great. And they do have a really nice dark tan one for those of you with darker skin as well. So there's a really light skin, then there's this medium one for those of us in the middle, and then there's a darker one as well. And I think that you could certainly mix the shades to achieve your color anyway. I mean, it's $6.50 a pop. You could buy all 3 of them, you could highlight, contour, and then use this for the rest of your skin. It will be so easy. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will leave links in the description bar for where you can buy this foundation. Really, really nice, good work, Essence, and thank you for keeping the prices so low for us here. It's just amazing to see. Especially when we're paying, like I pay like $30 for L'Oreal True Match, and it's just ridiculous, like very, very expensive here in Australia. And I know that there's import taxes and blah, 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 but still, for the average girl, you know, on a budget, or for the average girl on the normal wage here in Australia, $30 for a bottle of foundation, not cool. So yeah, leave the video a thumbs up if you like it. Leave me any questions that you have in the description bar, and I will catch you all in the next video. And just so you know, I do have a tutorial on this more natural day-to-day wear. I did film a get ready with me before I went shopping this morning. So if you guys want to see that video, and if it's uploaded yet, I will link it in the description bar so that you guys can check it out. Thanks guys, I'll talk to you next time. Bye! Nude. And I'm just popping this one straight onto the lips without a liner. I wanted to keep the lips a little bit more toned down again because we've got so much going on the eyes, and we want all of the focus on these beautiful rainbow eyes rather than the rest of the face. So that completes the makeup look today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. I love, love, love the way this one turned out. I'm a big fan of colour, and if you're going to use a colour, why not use them all together at once? Certainly